Hello, welcome. In this video, we are going to learn about list file operation of a stage file activity. So why we are using list file and how we can use everything we will learn in this video only. So let me begin and let me show you the first integration. So friend, here you can see I have created one integration. In that integration, as a request payload, I am passing some values. So what value I am passing, you can see. In the request payload, I am passing the employee details, that the employee name, domain, contact address and all. And here you can see I have multiple records of the same employee. And the same record we are getting as a request payload here. And based on the data we received, we added the for each loop for each and every record. And we added the switch. We added the condition. And inside the each and every condition, we are writing a file. It means we are creating a file in OIC. So what logic I have added? Here you can see if the employee domain is software developer development, we are creating a specific file. If employee domain is a technical consultant, we are creating a separate file. I will show you the condition. And except that if any domain is there, we will create another file with the name of other, and we are mapping data into that. So here you can see the first condition is if domain, this is the domain coming from the for each loop of the data whatever we pass as a request payload. So you can see if domain is software developer, then we are writing one file, and we have given the file name as, you can see, file name at software development.csv, and file created on a specific directory, that is temp slash temp. It is OIC virtual directory, and we added the append. So we added the append. It means that whenever we will get that the data, we will get the domain as software development. What it will do, it will come here and it will merge the data into this stage file. And if we will have another domain, suppose in next iteration, if we will get domain as technical consultant, so what it will write, it will map to the another stage file, and it is another stage file we given different name like technical consultant.csv. And except that if we have any other domain, except that if we have any other domain, it will move to the otherwise case, and otherwise case we again added the stage file, and here you can see in the stage file we given name as other employee.csv. And all for all of them we are using append operation so that we can merge the data in the same file whenever we will get that based on that condition. So now what we have to do, we have to list down all the files. I want to see how many files are created on a specific directory. So here you can see the directory of that software development is temp. Directory for the technical consultant, it is also temp, you can see. And directory for the other file, it is also a temp. So list file operation of a stage file activity can list on all the file from a specific OIC virtual directory. Remember, we have list file operation of FTP also, but FTP list file operation to the file from FTP server, like from here only. Stage list operation will list you all the file which is created or available in the OIC virtual directory. So now let me add one list file, and I will show you how it's showing all the list file. So for that, we need to drag a stage operation. So outside this loop only, we will drag here so that we can list the file. I will give the name list stage. Next. And here we have to select operation as list file. So here you can see specify the directory to list file from. So we know that our directory is /temp. This is OIC virtual directory we created. And here you can say specify the file pattern to use. So we need to specify what kind of file pattern we are going to list. So I just want to see all the CSV files. I will provide start.csv, and here you can see recursive list. It means that if suppose we have subdirectory in that, so it will go for subdirectory also. So I don't want to go anything. I will let it be the same. Go next. We don't want to provide a schema. We are going to just list the file. Done. So in the response of this list endpoint, we will get list of values, right? And that list of values, if we want to read the data, read the file here, we can read, or we want to send that email, we can send an email. So that kind of things we can do. So I don't want to do anything here, just done. In the response, we already mapped up the success. So once integration will be completed, in response, it will return back the success message. Here you can see the file created and email. So instead of that message, I will send it as you double see double s success. Nothing else. And I will show you the response of this stage list file operation, and it will show you all the file created, right? So done, save, go back. Let me run this integration. Next video, I will show you that how we can zip a file, zip all the file. So whatever file we have listed, we will zip the file next time. So here you can see we activated. Now it's time to run the integration. So here once we will run in the body, we have to pass the values. So here we have only three values, that the software development, technical consultant and associate consultant. So it will create three different files. So if I will run the integration, you can see integration completed success message, and here you can see it will iterate three times, and it will move control to all three conditions, and it will generate all three files. And the list file we will see all the files. So here you can see for each employee, if we will expand, you can see we have three iteration, as we have only three data request payload data here. And in each iteration you can see we have the message review for each employee. So what employee, you can see we have the first data as MP India software development, and here you can see after that it's moved to the condition message route through switch route with condition, as you can see this is software. Here you can see this is the condition is software development as the first record having the software engineer data. And after that what we have done, you can see with the mapper we added the value. Here you can see data mapper with the stage file. So this is right stage, we are creating the file, and while creating the file we are passing this data. And what's the file name, you can see in the response of this stage, you can see the file reference, and the file name is software development.csv. So in the software development csv file we write the file. So all that kind of operation we perform. Now it's time to list the file. So here you can see we have list stage. So once you will expand this list stage, you can see we list down all the file present in the system. So here you can see this is the file reference and the file name technical consent.csv. This is the file reference, file name is other employee.csv, and this is the file reference and the file name is that software development.csv. So this is the way we can list down all the file present in OIC virtual directory with the help of list stage file operation. And then after we can use whatever we want. Even we can use this, we can send this file over email by different adding the logic. We can insert data into the table for different table. That kind of operation we can perform. So thank you so much for watching. This is basic video where I show you and we learn that how we can use list file operation of a stage file. Thank you so much for watching. In next video we will use zip file operation.